Hey Dope Souls, how are you on this Tuesday evening? Give me 1 second, I'm going to share this video to my page. Hold on, we got an echo going. Let me turn this off. I'm getting it together. Just one moment. I can still hear the echo though. Hold on, let me figure this echo out. Maybe I have to turn this off here. Boop, fixed it. Hey Dope Souls, welcome to our 6th episode of DopeSoulsConnect. It is Tuesday. It is let's see, what do we have? It's a new moon. Also, Happy New Year of the Tiger, Chinese New Year. It is Imbolc, happy Imbolc to my Irish friends out there. And what else? It's Taco Tuesday, of course. And we are here, ready to connect some dope souls. For those of you who don't know what we're doing, if this is a platform for you to advertise yourself, your business, your skill, your product, anything that you would like to tell the people about, all you have to do is request to join my live and we will talk about it. Yes, I will be here. Let's see. Let's wait for a couple of people to come on. And again, you probably have to do it from your cell phone because we figured out that it doesn't work from the laptop. You can't join the live from a laptop. It has to be a cell phone. So let me know if you have anything you would like to talk to me about tonight. We're going to wait a few minutes and give people a chance to come on. In the meantime, I guess I will play some music, if that works. Because a minute ago, well, no, I don't want to get the reverb working again. So, what's been up? What's been up, good people? I know Mercury retro vibes are still popping too, because I've seen some interesting things and heard some interesting things. People are riled up and about all kinds of things. But that is, I guess, the beast of social media, being what it is. we catch everything, right? And we see everything. So you just got to stay steady. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Oh, hello. Someone is here. Let's see. I'm going to hang out for a minute until people come on and tell me what you like, what you have to offer the world. I know everybody. I have so many really dope people on my friends list. Everybody is doing something, selling something, offering a service. So I know it's just a matter of time before they catch on and realize that you can come tell me about it. Advertise it. Advertise it. You have to tell people what you're doing. Yeah, get the word out. Not just to your friend group, but to the world at large. So that's what we're doing. I have, I really have nothing to advertise today or to talk about today. I'm just going to wait for you guys to come on. Let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have? There we go. Well. Oh, okay. I can do that. Let's see if I can add you. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Lady Crypto is here. Awesome, awesome. So what I will do is, while I'm adding her, my sound may go out a little bit because we realized that's a thing. So I'm adding you now. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, beautiful. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, perfect. Because I know the sound usually goes out for a few minutes while, the connection is happening. So,
Right.
hello, Lady Crypto.
Ah,
Welcome.
yeah.
Welcome to the show. I'm happy
Thank
to have you this evening.
Yeah. Good. I'm getting so much feedback. I had it on my computer opening, and I'm going to just close my computer situation down.
Yeah, take your time. I had to do the same thing.
Okay. So distracting.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So, welcome again. Tell the people
Thank
your
you.
name and the wonderful things you are doing.
Okay. Well, I have started a group, a business and a group that basically helps educate people who are just starting out in learning about cryptocurrency. I kind of started out just like to help family members because I've been talking about how much I love cryptocurrency, which I do. Anybody talking to me like knows I am like the crypto evangelist. I'm like, hallelujah, cryptocurrency, let's go. So yeah, I just decided that I would create kind of like a a blueprint or a way for people to kind of enter an entry point into cryptocurrency. And then, of course, I design T-shirts as well, one of which I'm wearing. It
Oh,
says,
let's see it. Cute.
"Hello, my name is," and then it has a little, like a little crazy smiley face on it. Which is this T-shirt actually describes how I feel most days. It says I have a cryptocurrency obsession, and it's true. I mean, I really do, and that's how it feels when you really enjoy cryptocurrency because it is they say the stock market closes, but crypto never sleeps. So
Okay,
it's kind
okay.
of like you don't sleep a little bit, just a little, but it's like you get a lot of time to make a lot of different trades and things, and I absolutely love it. Like I feel like this is just the best thing ever. So uh, I love it for the fact that any person, anybody, it doesn't take a ton of knowledge or anything, any real school educational background or anything like that. Like with stocks, of course, yeah, you have to do a lot of learning and things like that. Yes, and you want to have a history of investing and things like basically knowing what you're doing. But crypto currency, it's more like a community. And so you have so many people who can help you learn the culture. It's more of a culture you're joining rather than something strictly financial. So that's why I love it so much. And so I just wanted to, I don't know, just say how awesome it is. And I hope that maybe anyone who's looking to get into cryptocurrency investing might want to, you know, join my group and start from there because it doesn't have to be overwhelming, especially if you've done it before. And maybe you felt a little lost. I have been putting in guides and different links and things that can help you get started. So, yeah. That's
So,
much what.
so tell us the name of your group again.
Okay, so it's Lady Crypto, and then of course I have my shirts, and that's Lady Crypto Shop.
Okay,
So
I'm going to put that in the description. Lady Crypto.
and you can find me across platforms. Like I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter and Facebook, and then of course I have my website, and I think I have a few more sites there too. They're still in development, but yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere.
So it's your website is then, I'm assuming, ladycrypto.com.
Well, not .com, it's .shop. Because
Okay.
Lady Crypto, you know what the funny thing is that you know how they buy a bunch of websites and things? I guess they saw it coming. I put in actually for like to own the brand and everything. I the trademark to own the trademark. And so I went to go and buy ladycrypto.com and
Somebody
they're
already
selling
said,
it
you know.
for like upwards of like five to like $5,000.
Oh,
And I'm
snap.
just like, that's dirty.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I guess they saw it coming, like there's going to be people wanting, to really get into crypto and want it. So I will be working towards it. But for now, as I'm trying to just build this brand and everything, I will stick with my shop.
So for people just getting started, what would be, I don't know, I know people worried about the money part. So what would be like a good investment amount to get started?
Oh gosh, you know what, cryptocurrency, the best thing about it is that you don't need anything. Like they make it so simple at this point in time to get into crypto because they're trying to encourage people to get started. Like,
Mhm.
can you imagine like on Coinbase, they have this like a crypto learning and learn and earn, right? And
Mhm.
so they actually pay you in crypto.
Oh,
And they start you out with like $10 of BTC, and so you don't really need any money. Like I started trading my couple of dollars. I think um, if I put it all together, the learn and earn, you can get up to like $15 and you
oh,
can just start from there because it's so easy. You're literally trading coins. And I told my husband, like, I don't see money the same way anymore. Like even a penny can be fractionated, down into uh, coin value, And so it's the best thing ever. It's like you can trade even the smallest amounts, even a penny has value and can buy you X amount of shares
wow.
just because, of how it halves up and things. So I
Mhm.
am I'm always encouraging people go to crypto.com. They have those types of reward. I'm sorry, not crypto.com, Coinbase. They have those types of rewards, but crypto.com also has some really great rewards too. So you can
Coinbase
start with
and
nothing. You can have
crypto.com.
nothing.
Okay.
Hmm?
I think I have a Coinbase account actually.
Yeah. And if you just go into the earn section, then I mean, they have all different ways that you can, some will pay you in $3, some will pay you $6. It just depends on whatever they're promoting at the time. And you can start from there. Some people, I'm doing a challenge with my brothers right now because
Oh.
my brothers are very skeptical of crypto.
Mhm.
And so I said, I'm going to turn none of my money, I'm going to play with the house money. I'm going to turn um, less than a dollar. I started out with 60 cents into 1K by the end of the year. And
So you
so
have,
they're just like, it's a challenge. I mean, I'm only like right now, I think I made that challenge like maybe about almost a week now. And so
okay.
I'm only up about $5, $6
Yeah. Oh,
on a
there you
given
go.
day. So, and that's house money. That's none of my own money.
Mhm.
I just started. I took another one of their learn and earns, and then I just took some of the change from that. The market has been a really bad place lately. I'll just say if you've already got money invested in the market, then yes, it seems kind of bad. But actually, for anybody who's looking to really increase their money, like it's gonna go up much higher than what it is right now. And they say that millionaires are born in like bear markets. This is you could consider this a bear market, and
When I look at
and
my
basically it's
my
just
accounts, yes, I would think so.
right. And so if you buy in, like it's probably not even bottom, so I would just dollar cost average on the way down. But the awesome thing about it is that based on where things were and where they are, you get in now, this is a great entry point. Don't expect to get rich quick overnight, but you will see gains if you hold steady and you don't panic. And of course, you consult with people when you are feeling some kind of way. but that's what the community is there for, because it's highly volatile, but you can use that volatility to your advantage.
So let me ask you this then, because I am in just a little bit right now, and obviously I've seen it go, up all the way to all the way down, and I'm just really kind of holding on to it because I have no idea. It's just sitting and doing what it does. So
Right.
when I do, but do you offer classes on your website, or you just put things there?
I don't do classes just yet, but I was thinking, because everything is really new. Like I'm working on designing. I do pretty much a lot of things by myself. But I do have a family that helps me sometimes, and so I'm trying to balance out what I'm actually able to do with 3 children too. So I want to do AMAs with the group, within the group, and kind of just anybody who has questions, basically like how to start with cryptocurrency, how to set up a wallet, which wallet do they want to set up. That would be uh, the most, the best option for them, because there's different types. What kind of uh, which exchanges are the best exchanges? There's so many different questions people will have, and there's so much. And so I have actually started infographics and things like that I've created myself, that are they take a lot of time to create them, that people can have information like what is a KYC and all of these different questions that might be floating around that you'll encounter. Of course there's the crypto lingo like HODL and and moon, and what does that mean?
Yes.
Oh, KYC, know your customer. It's know your customer, and it's quite the process. If you're going on a centralized exchange, usually if they want you to do KYC, it means that you have to do all of these verifications. So they want your driver's license, and it's really funny because it's supposed to be decentralized, but if it's not, with the centralized exchanges, they still want to know everything about you. But if you're on like Uniswap or BankSwap, which is the decentralized exchanges, they're not going to ask you any of that. They're just going to, can you just connect your wallet and things like that. So it is just kind of, when people learn about cryptocurrency, they learn that it's meant to be decentralized, and then all of a sudden they run into KYC. It's like, they want all this information. Is it legit? I'm going to be over very sensitive information. I don't. Yeah. So
like forget
and
it.
Also exactly. And then if you want to get into, let's just say you want to be able to buy direct from your wallet into like a decentralized, let's just say some centralized and decentralized exchanges have it, but if you want to on-ramp your money, then even those on-ramps have KYC. So it's like, you got to know which ones are good and what to stay away from and things, which are legit. And there are just a lot of safety protocols that you need to make sure you have in place so that you do not get into anything that you don't want to, scam wise, or people. And there's tons of people like that who are looking to involve themselves in your money and things like that. So you got to be careful. So you definitely, if I would really recommend anybody interested in getting in cryptocurrency, please, please, please make sure you get with a community that is trustworthy, that doesn't just let in any old body, not just worried about the numbers and things like that, because the safety and privacy and protection of people who are in cryptocurrency, who are in bank, and you have absolute control of your money. You can send it anywhere you want to in the world at the quick, touch of a button. Just, you have to still be careful, very careful.
And you know how to tell people what to look out for, yes?
I do.
I mean, besides,
I do.
somebody stealing your friend's account and starting to post pictures about how much money they made in, what is it?
Oh,
crypto. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what they say.
Yeah.
Like, there aren't really that many helpful people in crypto. Like anybody who's that concerned with helping you, it's probably a scam. Um, for me, I know that I started everything based off of just wanting to help enlighten my family and friends. Because my friends and family are like, oh, well, can you tell me more about it? What do I need to do? How do I get started? And all of these things. And I'm just like, gosh, I want to tell it all right now, but it's so much information. Because it is a
No.
culture. It's not really, you know,
Mhm.
you can't teach a class on it unless you like have people sitting for hours. But if they immerse themselves, that I say that's the best way to actually do it, because you can pay for classes and things, but it's not going to give you the real experience that you really gonna want. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So the best thing you could do is go to Lady Crypto shop or
Yes,
shop
I have
merchandise.
some. Yes, okay.
Okay, let me see.
So I have my Crypto Keeper t-shirt. I
I was
love this
watching
guy.
some.
Like
Yeah.
I seriously, right. Like my t-shirts are I know they're like not like very commercial. They're very personal. They're very much from the heart, because I absolutely love what I do, and so I just pour it my soul. And I absolutely loved Tales from the Crypt when I was little, so I created this Tales from the Crypt Keeper, and he's holding a
Awesome.
Bitcoin, and all those little coins back there are Bitcoins. So yeah, it's just
Oh.
really really fun. I love wearing it, and I don't know. Ever since I started in cryptocurrency, I just felt like I want to wear what I do, and this is the best way for
Yeah.
me.
You're really
So here
immersed.
is this.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like when people see me, they're like, "Oh, that's the crypto girl." This one says, "Tell me
Tell
about
me about
your
your
crypto."
crypto. Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, it says self like X'd out, and then it just has crypto on it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing, because I always want to know like what other people are into crypto. Like there aren't many of us out there,
Mhm.
and if you are into it, you're really early. Like this is not, crypto isn't mainstream. There's a lot of money flowing through, trillions of dollars flowing in crypto. And actually a lot of my mentors who are investors are saying this is the greatest shift in history, that everything is about to change in what we know about money, gaming, uh, DeFi, everything, MachineFi, the way we have security on our devices, um, where a lot of companies are finding ways to kind of um, control security. There are decentralized security measures being taken so that you are in total control of your security, so that nobody else has access to it and nobody else can crack it or hack it or anything like that. And so there's going to be like this little struggle, between the two, because when something is so, people want their privacy, then you have people
Yeah.
who are like, well, things shouldn't be that way, so it's going to be quite interesting to see which direction it goes. This is the last one. This one is my hodl tee, and it's really funny because I was just like, I want to make something that's kind of funny but like makes me feel the way you know I feel when I'm hodling. It's very uncomfortable, so I have like a little one who's doing like a yoga pose. She's hodling. Another who's like, I don't know if you can see. Another who is like holding the bathroom, and one is hanging off a cliff.
What does hodl
So,
mean?
okay, so hodl means holding on for dear life. That's what happens when your crypto is like taking a nosedive because of the volatility. And it's just another way to really cope with the volatility of crypto, because people are so it can be emotional. You see your money like taking a nosedive in the wrong direction, but the
That's
thing
why
about
I'm having
crypto, it
a look.
always goes back up. Yes, it's a rite of passage. Like the patience and everything else is a rite of passage. So HODL is one of those. It's an acronym that just says hold on for dear life, because you'll be fine. You'll see the other end of it. Just hold it, you
Hey,
know? So
that could be a life motto, actually. It
exactly.
can be applied. Yes.
That's right.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
I just love
yeah.
seeing you so excited.
Oh, thank yeah, I'm excited. I'm a ball of energy when it comes to this. I was like, when my kids were like, I told them I have a meeting. I have to talk to Jaya. I'm gonna be on the show. And then they're like, can't we just come? I'm just like, leave me alone. Get away from me. I gotta do this because I'm excited about it. They know I'm pumped. They're like, oh no, she's gonna talk about crypto again. But
Yeah.
actually, I've done pretty well. I'm almost this close to getting my daughter interested in creating her own line of NFTs. So I'm really pumped about that. Like,
Ooh,
there are
we
there
talked
are the
about that.
simplest NFTs going for like 3 ETH. It's like how? But it's amazing
I know.
because that's the engineering of art. Like art is in high demand, and if you can harness it in an NFT, you are really going to benefit. There's going to be somebody out there who wants it. So I would just say,
So you know
please.
about that too? Is that part of
I'm
is
sorry.
that part of the whole crypto game? NFTs is part of the crypto game then?
Well, let's just say not everybody who is into NFTs are crypto investors, and not everybody who's into crypto is into NFTs, but that definitely they do intersect. And I mean, you have to have crypto to get an NFT in most
Right.
cases. Unless you're using a on-ramp, you usually have to have some knowledge of how to get your crypto to buy the NFTs. So there's that part. But it's the artist community. It is a way for artists to truly own, you know, to really own and make their art as unique as possible, and also to track where their art goes and the authenticity of it. So, I mean, it's definitely considered the future. I mean, when you see what some pieces are going for, some are right up my alley, some are not. But it's incredible the enthusiasm for art that you see now with NFTs that, normally I have seen as an illustrator that I would not have considered NFT, material, but people love it. So, I mean, I think it's a
Well,
great
it's true that
market to get into.
I mean it's going digital. Everything is
Yeah,
going digital. There's no denying that. It just seems like such a
absolutely.
big, scary thing to an analog girl like me.
It
Because they're
is
like, I can barely go live. So it's like, oh
right,
my
like
God.
hands on and yes, no, it is changing a lot, and I feel like um especially in the metaverse space and everything like that, like people that is how people will procure a lot of their art, like through metaverse projects and things. I have people already right now who are buying up metaverse space. Like you can buy it so that either you could rent it out to someone later, or you're owning it and you own a shop. I'm looking at owning a shop in the metaverse too. Depending on
Oh,
where it
wow.
is, a lot of people choose land. There's another one called TCG, and another one of course, the sand is very popular as well. So people are
Wow.
flocking to these places because that's where a lot of the industry is going to be, where people can buy, and of course, I don't know if I mentioned before about like play to earn. So when you can earn in the metaverse and then you can go shopping in the metaverse, well, then you got to have art. It's just like the natural consequence.
Can you take the money from the metaverse out and make it into tangibles?
Oh, absolutely. Like, okay, so that's the whole thing behind a lot of, let's just say, high demand NFTs. A lot of NFTs that are not just art based have some sort of uh, tangible real world benefit to them. Like, it's not just you're buying a piece of art, but you're also buying access to like concerts or private screenings, or even they
But
will
in the
send you
metaverse.
different things. Huh?
In the
I'm sorry.
metaverse, like concerts in the metaverse, or actual concerts like you go to concerts?
Yeah, you can go to the physical concert. If
Oh,
you own that
okay.
NFT, or you have that accessible token, that tangible, that
Oh,
non-fungible token, right? Then you're able to go to real world concerts. And that's kind of, it's like your ticket too. Some NFTs make it to where you can earn off those NFTs. I know the Mindchill ones that we had talked about, like they have
Mhm.
that feature where you earn those tokens,
Yeah,
their own
every day.
currency,
Mm-hmm.
the Mindchill project, uh, for like several years after that you bought it. So, and each NFT has that different value associated with it.
Oh, wow. Do they interchange? Like, for example, let's say Mind Valley has their coins. Can I take those coins and spend them then in the metaverse somehow? Is that how it works? Or can I
Okay,
actually pull those coins out, turn them into money, and spend them in the
right.
real
Okay,
world?
so
I guess that's
here's the real awesome thing about that, and this is one thing I always wondered about too. It's like, well, if you create your own currency, how does it have any value? Like,
right.
where does it get its value?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that was very, kind of rookie understanding, right? But the cool thing about it is that if you people have to exchange actual fiat. So I mean, that's the thing about crypto right now. It cannot sustain itself without fiat, just yet, just yet. That's
But
why
yes.
everyone's looking at Bitcoin for value and different things like that. But like right now, for the most part, most people entering into cryptocurrency who do not have very large holdings would need to exchange their fiat for crypto. So I mean that's essentially what you're doing anyways. So once you
What is
have all of
fiat?
that
I'm
fiat,
sorry. Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, so fiat is any type
I
of
saw a little
tangible
car.
money. Yes. It's
Okay.
dollars and change. It's any kind of money, like money from anywhere,
Okay.
from other countries, things
Mhm.
like that. So that is what we
Any
consider fiat.
currency.
So
Okay.
yeah. So if once you switch it over, so that's what the exchanges are for. That's why we go to like the Uniswap and the Pancake Swap, and then we have the centralized exchanges like Coinbase, and we have KuCoin, and all of these different
Binance.
exchanges, right? And you can trade your USD for a stable coin, which God bless stable coins. I love stable coins, because it gives you a break from the volatility of the market. And it's not considered selling. Like you didn't sell your. It's just transferred. It's just exchanged for another coin. So trading the coins, let's just say trading your fiat for crypto is not really that expensive. So it helps to be able to do that. And in some, let's just say, I love Binance Smart Chain. I'm sorry, aside from Ethereum network, I love Ethereum. I'm an Ethereum girl. So many awesome apps are created on that. But Binance to me is my favorite because literally their fees are like 4 cents for a trade. So if I want to swap one coin for another, I'm on Binance doing it, and it's so easy. The only thing you have to watch out for is making sure you're sending your BEP20 to, you don't do that. You don't send a BEP20 to like an ERC token, ERC20 token. You don't want to do
Oh,
that. So you just have to pay more attention to what you're doing, but it's still really cool because there's so many different types. Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm super intrigued. I will say that. Most of what you said is like foreign language, but I guess that's part of the game, right?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
to
I
learn
mean,
the
it
language to
seems
play
like
it.
exactly, and you get more comfortable with it. But once you've got it, like you've got it. And the funny thing is that all the things that I'm telling you right now, like it's changing so fast and rapidly evolving so quickly. It's just none of this is going to look like what it is right now in about a year or 2 years from now. It's going to be more
That
user
doesn't make me feel
friendly
more
and
comfortable.
everything. Right. And you might be telling me, you might be saying to me, why are you making things so much more complicated than they need to be, Marlena?
Oh no.
Because it's right. No, it's going to change so much, and there's going to be easier ways of getting things done. And so, unless you're like on your toes and you're studying up and you're learning, it's like there's no bad time to get into cryptocurrency. It's just something you have to just keep yourself updated on and, go with the flow. It's awesome.
So let me ask you a last question. How do you know which
Okay.
ones to get? That's probably what
Okay,
everybody wants to
so that's
know.
right. Well, okay, so you have your main coins that are like your solid investments, the ones that are not really considered as much altcoins, or I don't want to say the S word, but they call the S coins. Um, they don't want
Feel
you don't
free.
want to
Nothing for me.
invest right. Okay, you don't want to invest in the shit coins. Okay, so if you want to do the coins that are pretty stable, that are going to fill your portfolio and be solid investments that you know they're going to climb, they're going to give you a steady return. Just like if you were to invest in an ETF in stocks, you would have all of that. Uh, you'd have just a balanced portfolio. And then you have your altcoins, and there are so many. There's literally on CoinMarketCap. Uh, I looked, and before, I think maybe some months ago when I first started out, like many months ago, it was like 11,000 different tokens. Now it's like 17,000 different coins. It's like
I've been
17,000
doing
different
this for
projects.
months.
Hmm?
You've only been doing this for months, not years.
Oh gosh, like maybe about, I think I'm probably on my 6 month right now. But the thing is that I have
Oh
kind of an
wow.
advantage because I do work from home. And so I spend a lot of my time, like I don't have to like work a traditional job to where I have to be somewhere else, which would be a lot harder for me to kind of interact with my phone whenever I want to and things like that. But since I'm home, I can do a lot more of that. So I think I fast tracked a lot of the information because I have a little bit more time to kind of engage in that way. And like nobody's gonna see my eye bags if I'm like up all night, like pulling an all nighter. A very bad thing to do.
Beautiful.
Apparently to my he doesn't like I do that. So yeah. But yeah, how I know is that with a community is there everybody's they say there's no financial advice really given. They call it NFA. Nobody's giving financial advice in the crypto world because we don't
Right.
really want the responsibility of making the wrong decision and then coming back and being like, you told me this, right?
Yes.
And then of course I think you can be
Uh-huh.
held liable legally for that. So nobody's giving actual financial advice, even though everybody's giving financial advice in the crypto world. So it's
Recommendations, yes.
so
Oh wow.
so yeah. Oh wait, what happened?
I don't know. We have a slight delay, but I say people are giving
Oh yeah,
recommendations all the time. Yeah.
right. They are, and so like and also when people are they're showing their returns and things on different projects, or they will say, hey guys, over here, like there's this amazing project, like let's just say the one I'm currently like in Tectonic. I absolutely love this project. I feel like it's going to moon. It's going to go above and beyond. I love the everything about it. I also hold like Shiba Inu. I mean, I'm not so as let's
I
just
have
say
to
I'm future wise bullish on it, but it's not like my main investment. I do hold some uh, Solana and Cardano, and different. the ones that you're supposed to. that you're supposed to hold that are really great. But I see the biggest returns for me in small cap uh, investments. So it's like, okay, so if you see like 100 different zeros, I'm exaggerating. It's not 100 zeros, but it's more like maybe like eight
A lot of
zeros on a
zero.
project, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. So whatever you invest in that project, if you take a zero, and it's not even, I mean, it's not even a cent, literally not a cent. Um, you take a zero from whatever you've invested, a zero from the amount of value on that project, on that token, and for every zero it loses, you add a zero to your amount that you've invested. So if you've put in like $12, it loses a zero. Now you've got 120. You take off the next zero, and then it's 1200.
100. Mhm.
Yeah, and so on and so forth. So it goes like that, and so that's why I like small cap projects, because you can do so much. I also love, I was to recommend a really great, awesome metaverse gaming project, I would go with Zombie Inu. I think they're awesome. You can see them online, and they are doing so many amazing things. I love the Plant DAO, which is planting trees. They use their platform to plant trees in all over the world, basically, but they work in partnership, because they're also designing trees for metaverse games. So for every tree they plant in the metaverse, they're going to plant real trees um, in real life
I
to
like
kind
that.
of help
What's the name of
the
that one?
future. Oh, absolutely.
Sorry, you're breaking up. What's the name of it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't even hear.
The name of the planting one, the tree planting one.
Oh, okay. So, right. Okay, so their ticker symbol is Sprout, but it's called the
Mhm.
project itself is called the Plant DAO.
DAO, like DAO.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay, the plant DAO. I like DAOs.
Right. Oh, definitely. And they're
Cool. I will
definitely
check that
like
out, actually.
one of the few, right. They're one of the few that's actually like doing something to really help the environment and things. And I love that the fact that every metaverse is going to need trees. So, hey, and it's one of those things you don't even think about. It's like an afterthought. Oh, trees. Okay, well, somebody's got to design them, so why not? And then that
Like
translates into
for
real
aesthetic,
world.
right?
So,
They need
huh?
trees for aesthetic, or they need trees for aesthetic, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. You're like on an adventure in a metaverse, and or you're in a city and there's like no trees. It doesn't feel very realistic. Or maybe you're like in a Middle Earth type, role playing game or something like that. You don't want to have no trees.
You know what? I do have VR goggles. I've had the old ones, VR gear, and I have the new ones. But I think I've used it only a handful of times. So it's like, this bulky
I
thing on your face. I don't know.
Oh gosh,
But
you know what? It's like, let's just say I am probably not the biggest fan of that, but I have seen this one fitness game. I don't know that. I haven't really gotten to the fitness side of things, but I did see Tiffany Haddish. She was promoting this virtual
mhm.
VR game that deals with fitness. I might do something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really
I
cool.
like
The
the
YouTuber.
idea of like, but
Mhm.
or yeah, or avoiding hazardous items. In that respect. But for the most part, a lot of the things that I've mentioned are not really ones that you have to deal with, like headsets and stuff like that. I'm not big on that myself. So, yeah.
So how do you get to it? Just on your laptop, or how do you get to the metaverse, Malina? I don't
Oh
know.
gosh. You know what? I'm actually not
That's
100%
probably
on
a
that. Like,
question for another day.
so many of these worlds are just now, yeah, so many of these worlds are just now being developed and everything. So I guess where they and how they are going to, you know, market it, and what tools you'll need, hardware and things like that, all of it's VC, and like it's not, a lot of these things are just not open yet. It's like not open for business. I know that Snoop had a concert in one of the in the Sand, or was it Decentraland? I think it was the Sand. I think he has a place
Already?
in the Sand.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and I know his fans were very happy about that. So, I mean, I haven't done it, I haven't gone there, but I am invested in it,
I just I have
the
no
money part.
visual, so I'm feeling so out of the loop. You know, I don't like being out of the loop.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? It's like I only do enough to where I know that I am securing my spot financially, because I feel like based on the information that I have, if we talk about like Shopify and Amazon and Ford, or like Tesla before they became what they are right now, this is the entry point for that. And investing in cryptocurrency is not, it's not just investing in coins, it's investing in projects. A lot of these projects are extremely innovative. So you
Yeah.
can, for every project, have something called a white paper. And with the white paper, you can see exactly what the project aspires to do. You can learn about the developers, their backgrounds, and what they've been involved in. That's why I like Zombie Inu, because they have an amazing team set up. Many of them work for Amazon and different VR studios and things like that. Like they are legit and they have been doxxed. So like any unknowns, you feel kind of like hesitant to invest in. But for some of these projects are very well thought out, very uh, technically, I'd say just legit. So you want to get in there because that's where things are headed. It's like virtually known, and if you're in a space where you invest right now, you are so far ahead of everybody else who doesn't know anything about it. And some people are extremely resistant to knowing about it. But a lot of these changes are not really optional. Like uh, I forget his name, who owns Facebook, and it's just literally a brain fart right now.
Zuckerberg.
But yeah, he is like he didn't ask anybody's permission to change Facebook to Meta. You know, he's doing it. And that's the way a lot of these companies are going now. A lot of the centralized banks and things are have their own connections to a lot of, including XRP. Um, they have a lot of connections to a lot of these currencies, and it doesn't seem like they want to make everybody comfortable with the fact that it's decentralized. But I actually, the way things are going, I feel like there's a lot that will not be decentralized anymore. It will be centralized. And that is kind of where everything will be headed. Um, Everything will be streamlined. All of these different projects that are out here, um, some of them just won't be around. There's just too many of them, and the competition will be fierce, and they will find ways to regulate them out of existence. So right now is the freest time I feel like it's ever gonna be, uh, because
Yeah.
even we have the president. He will be doing an executive order in about like March or early March or February, uh, late no early February, March. Between that time, they didn't really give a definite date, but they're going to be regulating like a what is it? I'm sorry, it's called a an executive order. That's
Mhm.
very imposing. This is an entire ecosystem of so many different investors, and a lot of people in politics don't even do crypto. They don't crypto. So to
And it goes
not
across
consult
countries, so
the
I don't know. Yeah.
exactly. So like everybody's wondering, we're all wondering, and then there's supposed to be like there's talks of unrealized taxes on unrealized gains. Like how can you tax something that hasn't even been, you don't even know how much you're going to make or how much you would make. So how are you being taxed for it? And then the fact that people are already being taxed, like the money they're investing is already taxed, you know? So why are you continuing to tax it? It's like, and it wasn't meant for that. The whole purpose was for it to be decentralized, so it doesn't have all of this regulation and things like that. And I honestly feel like
Right.
if people are going to, the government is going to, or the Fed is going to do anything at all, they could do something like helping to clean up the scam and fraud, anything, people
Right.
who are out
Hello.
there who are
Yeah.
successful, yeah, they're actually successful in harming people in DeFi world. Like, why not create a coalition to go after them or something that's helpful, not trying to put more regulation and things on people.
Regulated.
So yeah.
This is super. I'm super intrigued. This has been a really dope discussion. I
Right.
I thank you for coming on and showing your dope shirts. I really love the Crypto Keeper and HODL. That's maybe something I
Yeah.
need. Just on GP, because like I said, I need those for everyday life.
There is more on the website. I am trying to also design for other people, not just for my own self and crazy ideas, but like,
Okay.
yeah, I'd love to have anybody who's
interested.
interested. Thank you. Yeah, I'd love to have anybody who's interested visit us in the group, join, check out the website. We're constantly updating, constantly changing, and I just love to have you guys. So I'm really happy to
I'm
do
going
this
to make
interview.
sure, when I repost the video, I'm going to put all of your links in there so people can find you. I'm excited with you. I want to hear how the challenge is going. I'm super intrigued, and I'm sure you will see me there. The couple of coins that I do have in there. I said the couple of coins I do have in there. You're gonna have to teach me what to do with them now.
Oh, absolutely.
But we can talk about that later because I'm about to go jump over to Instagram and see if anybody there has anything to share. But thank you so much for coming. Much love.
Thank you so much.
Success.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Have fun. Okay, great. Much love, and we'll talk soon.
Awesome.
All right. Blessings.
All right. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. You're probably going to have to leave because I don't know how to do that part.
I have no idea how to do that. We're just going to sit here smiling at each other. I'm trying. Oh, gosh.
That was the wrong button. That was not it.
Oh, I got it.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go. Wow. Well, that was super interesting. So if you are interested in learning more about crypto and the whole world of it, which is a whole mystery to me still, but I too am, super interested because everything is going digital, so it's going to be inevitable. And the sooner I make myself smart, the better, right? So check out Lady Crypto on Facebook and also Lady Crypto Shop for her merch. And she has tons of great information on there, and she'll be able to help you get started and answer some of your questions. All right. There's no one else trying to jump on. So I'm about to head over to IG and see if anybody over there has anything cool to share with the world. And we'll see you in the future, probably next week, Tuesday. Many blessings to all. Spread love in these streets. We need it. Peace.